needed a hammer. A hammer we only had hammers for us. So we hand Billy a hammer, and that hammer was about up to his chest. I'd give him a bucket of nails, and we'd go to work. There was a little hill going down to where the house was, and I can remember seeing Billy needing help down that hill in his big green boots with this hammer that was about like a sledgehammer to me. And we'd go to work. He didn't know what our plans were. He didn't know what Dad was up to. But if he saw us putting a nail somewhere, he figured there needed to be another nail there. And he would put a nail in. And Dad and I'd get done with what he discussed with me. And we'd need a break. So we'd go tip over our 5-gallon buckets and sit down. But before we headed over there, we'd walk around the house, everywhere Billy had been, and either finish hammering a nail in or pull it out. And then while we was talking about the next thing we would do, we'd tip up a cinder block and straighten out the nails that he'd bent and throw them back in the coffee can. So he'd have them to use again for his next round. Billy was not there because he was some sort of a savant carpenter. He wasn't there because he was a master carpenter. He wasn't there because he had a clue what we were building. He didn't even know if it was a house, let alone what the house plans were. Billy wasn't there because he could obey Dad in everything Dad asked him to do. He wasn't capable yet. I was more mature and I could obey, and Dad could discuss his plans with me. Billy was there for one reason. He was there because Dad loved him and Dad liked having him around. In the end, so was I. At every stage of this Christian walk, we're not there because Christ needs us, because we're some master savant at building churches or saving people. We're there because our Father in heaven loves us. And he wants us around. And sometimes our Father in heaven and his Son Jesus needs to straighten some nails, needs to pull a man out, or needs to drive him on home. But the nails aren't the point, and the house isn't even the point. The point is we're together, loving each other, being together. So whatever's happened here in the past, that ain't the point. The point is you're here because God loves you. Dearest Father in heaven, I love you and I praise you. And I thank you for being allowed to speak today. I hope that your passion for this people somehow came through. And that your joy in knowing them can be infectious in their lives, so that they can look with mercy on those around them, remembering that they're not here because they're perfect and because they'll act right. As my wife says, don't be surprised when the world acts like the world. we are here because God causes the rain to fall on the saved and the unsaved alike. We are here because we are your rain in this neighborhood, in this city, in this town. And we are here to touch as many lives with your love as we can in the hope that that love will spring up in them. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.